to the CLS show. I'm Marty Gallagher here with Scott Splittstoesser, driver of the number 2 Midwest Modified. Always usually find you at the legendary Cedar Lake Speedway. Another great season again last year. Obviously,
For me,
as the
that
season-
was. I watched my dad race there from when I was 2,
Yeah.
and I mean I've been going there my whole life, and that I've watched every great racer that's raced at Cedar Lake for my whole life. For me to pull out on the track and race with Ron Jones, Craig Thatcher, the Prochnows, Harlstead. I mean, I could name names that Daryl Nelson was there, and Utenens, and I mean Utenen and Urinainen, and I mean there was guys I could name guys, and they were all my idols, and they're probably some of them were younger than she wanted me there for that.
Yeah.
So I went to that. We literally left. They were at my house waiting for me to get home from the doctor. We jumped in the truck and we took off. That was it. And we drove as fast as we could to get down there, and we literally got down there as practice was ended. To one of the biggest tracks also in the country, and they came up and they said this is incredible. So we've always known we're at quite a place.
Yeah.
When you go to Cedar Lake, you're at one of the places in the country that, you know, there's a lot of reputation there. There's a lot of pressure there, and it got me through the whole entire season. And I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I tell you, it is the thing I love. I love racing, and I'll never regret it. My dad's always like, I regret because I didn't do this and I didn't do that and I did racing. And man, I've met the coolest people. The sport is incredible. I've been down the pit row and wanted to be, doing this and checking air, and that was my mom, man. You couldn't stop her. I mean, she got sick and she would still come to the races, and she'd like, I can still do the tires, I can still do the tires. And so, I mean, I'm not kidding you. Racing for me, it's a huge part of my whole life because it was part of my family, and it was what we did, and it's what we've done together. And coming to Cedar Lake, I mean, that was on the weekends, like, we're going to Cedar, and we're going to run as hard as we can run. And it's huge. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. I love this. I'm honored, totally honored, just to be here. So.